a good idea to buy a random laptop from Amazon? Now this actually got started a few weeks ago when I took a look at this, the Robo Ancala. Now this is a laptop slash tablet, very much like a Surface, that is way better than I expected. This is less than half the price of the equivalent Surface, and it's got a lot going for it. Not only does it have the keyboard, it's got a beautiful OLED display. Like, this thing is really nice. So the question is, should you trust a no-name brand laptop from Amazon? I mean, I always trust Amazon, and that's never gotten me anywhere bad or bitten me or made me regret my life decisions. First up, we have the Ecohero Delta. Now, looking at this box, I'm immediately struck by one thing. Can I direct your attention to the specs? It has a Ryzen 7 3700U custom edition. You know what makes it a custom edition? It's got Intel inside. They put an Intel sticker on their AMD laptop. There are some other things that are kind of interesting. So it's got a 15.6 inch IPS display, 1080p, 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gig NVMe SSD. It does support one SATA drive. Those specs are, I would say, very solid for $300. All right, Ecohero, what you got for me? Well, that's actually a cool C pattern. I got myself a VIP card. Activate your warranty 1 year. Hold on a minute. You trying to tell me I don't have a warranty unless I go to honorbonus.com? A lot of times what you'll find when you purchase items from Amazon is that, like, to activate the special offer, you go to the website and then they make you like leave a good review, which is oftentimes how you see a lot of bizarrely high review products on Amazon. Let's take a look at our Ecohero. Oh, that actually does, that looks not like super cheap plastic. It feels bad though. Do you hear this? Inside we have okay, that's fine. I will say very decent sized trackpad. It is unfortunately plastic, and I'm gonna say that every part of this laptop is plastic. The keyboard actually looks kind of decent. Let's do a little flex test here. That's fine. It definitely, the keyboard deck flexes, but it's not as bad as some of those super cheap ones. And we do have the little camera cover, so it's just a physical slider over the webcam, which is always nice to see. This has Windows 11 Pro installed, so when I was going through the setup, it did make me get online to do a Microsoft account and everything, which is especially strange for a $300 laptop. This trackpad, I will say, is actually fine. Let's talk display. This is most certainly like B stock, so a lot of times they'll have defects or issues. This one's actually pretty decent. The fact that it's matte is strange, but nice. It does not look super uniform. I can tell it's a little darker right here on the corner. First of all, what's inside this thing? It says it's a Ryzen 7 3700U, but it says it's a dual core processor, and that's just not true. Like, this is not a, wait, what? And also it says it's got 6 gigs of RAM? So the way that these AMD processors will go oftentimes is they will actually like split your RAM, so it will like have like 1 gig or something dedicated. With only 8 gigs of RAM on board, I'm surprised that they carve out 2 permanently for your graphics. I'm on the AMD website, and it says that my Ryzen 7 3700U has 4 cores and 8 threads. I open up Task Manager, 2 cores, 4 threads. I open up CPU-Z, 2 cores, 4 threads. CPU-Z just shows it as a Ryzen 7. Is the custom edition maybe like a salvaged chip, like with maybe a couple of cores disabled? Or did they take like a Ryzen 3 and just rebrand it and just flash it as a Ryzen 7? Next, I want to try the actual warranty. Oh, good Lord. That's in Comic Sans. I'm not gonna trust you if you ask for all my information and you're using Comic Sans. Congratulations, your warranty is activated. But then right beside it, it says what you can get. Amazon.com, $30, real money. The 4 steps to simply get it generally less than 5 minutes. I wonder what happens with my 4 simple steps. You wanna take a guess at what my 4 simple steps are gonna be? Leave a review, motherfucker! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! This is not okay. All right, just straight up, this is bribery. What happens if I give a 1-star review? Okay, 1-star review, next step, confirm my email address. Finished, congratulations, you've completed the steps. The Amazon gift card will be emailed to you in 2 to 5 working days. So I guess in 2 to 5 working days, I will let you know if I've gotten my gift card for telling them that they scammed me by giving me not the right processor in any way whatsoever. What do you know? A few days after asking for my free $30 gift card, I've received an email back. If you like our laptops and are willing to give a positive review, once we find that your great review has been displayed or you send me a review screenshot, we will send you the $30 gift card as a thank you. I left a 1-star review saying that, hey, you scammed me because the processor that's in my laptop is not what you advertised. And I just got this form email saying, hey, we're glad that you enjoyed the VIP 1-year warranty. Could we have like a $30 gift card to give you? Next up, we have the Aocwei. This is the Laptop A2, and it looks generic. CPU cores, dual core. What kind of dual core? Don't worry about it. 1080p screen resolution, that's actually nice. 14-inch, Windows 10 instead of 11. 6 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of ROM, which I assume is going to be eMMC. With the Aocwei, this is squarely in the kind of price that you expect for like an HP stream or something. What the? Comprehensively protects your keyboard. They give you a keyboard cover in the box. Is that because the keyboard feels so atrocious, or because they threw this in for 10 cents? Register your lifetime warranty within 10 days. Now hold on. Lifetime. I don't trust any of these things, man. Now I'm on alert. I'm looking for scams everywhere. The mouse? What the? Oh, this means the trackpad's bad. This means the trackpad's bad. I'm on to you, Aocwei. You don't just give me a mouse for no reason. All right, let's take a look at the laptop, which I will say actually looks like it's fairly well padded. That's plastic. So what's interesting about the Aocwei is that when I was purchasing it, it actually gave me a little promo code discount so I could order myself a 256 gig M2 SSD and I would get it for free. That actually did happen. The downside is that while this showed up in a couple days because it had Prime shipping, the SSD said it would be here in 2 to 4 months. Also from 2 weeks in the future here, and we just got a package which has our 256 gig SSD. So turns out they weren't scamming us. It actually was included for free. Cool. Okay. Wow, that's quite the texture. Well, we've got a trackpad, which is fine, I guess, and lots of plastic actually. You know, I will say the bezels are quite small. That actually is not a terrible looking laptop. Even though it's a 14-inch, it is somewhat compact. It's not the worst I've ever seen, but there is a lot of flex. If you're typing, like you're definitely, like you feel that whole thing sinking down. I actually will say, when I saw the mouse, I immediately expected that this trackpad was gonna be terrible. It's actually fine. Intel Celeron N4020C. Oh, ooh, that sounds like protection. So the problem with a lot of these keyboards is they're super plasticky and they kind of sound echoey. The rubber actually kind of damps it. Just listen to the difference, right? So, versus, it legitimately sounds better. The screen is not bad. Let's actually listen to some music here. You know what? Again, very quiet. Actually not horrible. All right, so this is our Bitecool. Now I will give them props. This time around, there's an Intel sticker on an Intel processor. Yay, you did it. It's very clearly the same company from Ecohero. So this is using a 12th gen Intel N5095. And it's paired with 12 gigs of fast RAM, and it's already got a 256 gig SSD installed, although it does say you can expand it up to 2 terabytes. I will say, we got another VIP card, baby. Oh, that don't sound good. Oh, well, I see vents here. This actually might have active cooling. I don't love the gray on gray. It would be nice if the bezels were black. It does have the same little like webcam cover though, which that's nice. Let's try the keyboard deck. Oh, that's the best one of them all. So just like the Ecohero, this is running Windows 11 Pro. It's showing 8 gigs of RAM. What? 12 gigs of RAM reported by Windows. Available RAM, 7.8. On the AMD side, I understand that it had less showing up because some of the RAM was partitioned for the graphics, right? Like it was in its own little zone, not available for like regular use. This is not like that, right? Wait, no, it is. What are you doing? Oh my God. They partitioned off 4 gigs of RAM for the graphics. What are you thinking? The fact that we gotta do the whole active the warranty is annoying. Ah, it's the Comic Sans. It's the exact same website. It's a different URL, it's the exact same website. Look at this. I fill it out and it immediately says, congrats, you've completed the step, the Amazon gift card, and it tells me, it links to service at Ecohero. Not only is it definitely the same company, it's not letting me do this twice. I'll say I like this one the most of the three. So next up is a brand that is decidedly not a random weirdo from Amazon. This is Gateway. And the fun fact is, this was our cheapest laptop at only $143. Now the reason I was really drawn to this, well first of all, I saw it was an Amazon's Choice, which I thought was just funny. If you saw a recent video on Amazon's Choice, you'll know all about my thoughts on that. It's got the really terrible Celeron, the older version, the N4020. Does come with Windows 11 in S mode, 64 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of RAM, and it does come with Microsoft 365. Let's see what we got. 24 what? Wow, that's really skimpy. That's all you get? And then we have the laptop. That is literally all that's in the box. Joanna, do you want to read this one?
Wait, what? Thank Moo! I get it. It's like thank you, but it's a cow.
The difference with this compared to the other ones is that this is just telling me to leave a review and let everyone know how much you like it or whatever. Boy, it is just so small. It is such a little dude. Wow. So inside, oh, that's blue. Now that's blue. I love the one finger open. That is a firm hinge. Oh, that's totally a touchscreen. Wow, look at the size of that bezel. Is Windows 8 over here? Oh no, look at the keyboard. Why is it so small? No, why would you do that? Oh, it's not a full-size keyboard. Something's really weird with this laptop. So I went to go and fire it up, and it starts to do the Windows setup screen. It goes black, I have to restart it, and now it's bouncing in and out of the desktop and it's frozen. Also, this is the world's most reflective screen. Can you see how reflective this is? I can just talk to you through the screen. Oh, now it's going in. Oh my God, after all that time, then I get the Windows 11 setup, but it's the color space is off because I'm seeing this insane banding. Maybe you can see a little bit better on camera here. I can't change the brightness right now, but if you take a look at it, do you see all the banding? So there's all these lines here and here and here. Oh my God, we got Cal.
Cow.
He's just staring at me why did you buy this really, really poor excuse for a laptop? I think I've learned everything I need to know about these laptops for the initial impressions. Why don't we open them all up and see what's lurking inside some of these? Because I'm assuming that there are some surprises. Some might be promising. A lot of them I think are going to be deeply, deeply mediocre. All right, so let's start out with the Gateway. Now, I'm assuming that there's nothing user upgradable in here, but even if it's nothing more than just taking a look at what the cooling solution looks like, I'm curious. Oh, well, that's not good. I feel like I see glue in here. What? Hey, all right, I think we're free now. It is clear they don't really want you to open this, and I'm assuming it's because there's nothing upgradable. Wow, that's empty. So we've got a 42 watt-hour battery. Actually, you know what? I will give them a little bit of props. That's the same size battery as some of the much more powerful laptops. So the battery life actually might not be terrible, especially considering the 11.6-inch display. So this is our motherboard right here. So it does actually have a fairly decent sized copper plate on the top. So this is passively cooled like a couple of these other laptops. You see on the opposite side, there's a little bit of copper and a couple shims here. So that's all the cooling that you've got, which is actually kind of okay. This is super standard for these kind of laptops. This art right here is all just empty, right? So that's empty. Then you have a little daughter board, which just has our USB ports and whatnot, and that's it. 2 speakers, battery. There is nothing to this. Soft thumbs up, but man, this Gateway is not good. Next up, let's take a look at the Bitecool. So this feels like it's the cheapest one, but there are a couple of interesting things here. First and foremost, we have this little easy access door for what I'm assuming has gotta be our M2 slot. Oh my God! Wow, all right, well, so we do have access to our SSD here. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. There's a hidden screw here. You got a little warranty void sticker on one additional screw. All right, well, fair enough. Huh, okay, so this is significantly more complex. So It has an active cooler, which is, I mean, to be fair, a basic fan. So we have one heat pipe over the CPU. We have a single fan. Look at all of this empty space. There is nothing in here. I'm actually kind of surprised about that because this seems like it would be plenty of space if you wanted to install like a 2.5-inch SSD. Not that you're really gonna want to take advantage of that. You also do see the Intel Wi-Fi card there, which does look like it's soldered down, but I mean, at least it's, you know, a proper Wi-Fi solution. I'm gonna give this also a soft thumbs up. So with the Aocwei, we also have a M2 slot exposed, and importantly, this is the laptop that did come with the free SSD. So theoretically, it is quite easy to upgrade the SSD yourself. This one's gonna be a pain to open, I can already tell. Boy, it's so much flexing. That doesn't feel good. Ah, it's empty! This is the motherboard. This is our M2 slot. This is our very small battery. And this is all empty! Lord, I'm losing brain cells today. So I will say the Ecohero, much like the Bitecool, is far easier to open. The difference though is that there's no external M2 slot. So you have to open this up, unlike the other ones, if you want to load up like a fresh SSD in there. What's bad is that the speakers just are dangling in here. I guess there's nothing holding the speakers down, but there are actual reasons to open this one up. So we have access to our SSD. Unlike the other one, which had just a huge empty chasm, this also has a huge empty chasm, but importantly, it's got a SATA port. So if I want to install an SSD, I plug that right in and I can instantly upgrade my storage. And it gets better. Look at this. Behind all this giant amount of stickers is not one, but two DIMMs. I can upgrade the RAM too. I feel significantly better about this. Although I will say that the battery is still very small. Is it branded as a Ryzen 7 or not? Okay, the reveal is... It just says AMD, wait, are you telling me it just says AMD Ryzen on it? Wait, hold on, wait, let me... It's just a bunch of random numbers. No, it doesn't say anything. Wait, there's a little QR code. So I guess I don't know. I don't know what that chip is. It's not a full Ryzen 7. I know that for a fact. I don't think I've been impressed by any of these laptops. I don't think that there are, at least from what I found, any hidden gems lurking in the best-selling or the ads of Amazon. There are a couple of interesting takeaways. Most notably, I will say the Bitecool is actually the closest to something I could recommend. Certainly not perfect, but it's got decent specs, a decent screen, a pretty solid price. My big sort of reservation there is how they sort of force you to sign up for the warranty and give you a gift card. So next time you see yourself a suspicious looking Amazon listing for a laptop brand you've never heard of, it's probably a good idea to look the other way and buy a Lenovo, or an HP, or a Dell, or an Asus, or an Acer, or a Surface.
Or a Gateway with cows.
No, don't, the Gateway was the worst one.